This is the FPRU19F8WF 33-inch refrigerator from Frigidaire Professional, and just looking at it sitting here in my kitchen, this thing is seriously impressive. I want to share a quick review based on my personal experience using it for over a year, and just give you a sense of what it's actually like living with this fridge every single day. My hope is that if you're considering a major refrigerator upgrade, especially something with a modern, column-style design, this video helps you get a real feel for it, especially if you're new to appliances like this or designing a new kitchen space. When you glance at it, the FPRU19FF is striking. The first thing you notice is the really sharp stainless steel finish, which looks great and, in my opinion, matches with almost any kitchen setup. It's got a very clean, streamlined shape. Nothing sticks out awkwardly. The handles are big and sturdy. Honestly, they make opening and closing the fridge door so satisfying. The trim kit, which is the thing wrapping around the outer edges, helps it blend perfectly with your cabinets. If you've got a modern vibe going for your kitchen, this fridge will fit right in. If, like me, you're a little obsessed with fingerprints, I'll say the stainless steel does a reasonable job resisting smudges, although nothing is totally fingerprint-proof. Opening up the fridge, what stands out immediately is the size. It's huge. I mean, it offers almost 19 cubic feet of space, which is plenty if you have a big family or even if you just like grocery shopping in bulk. I was a bit concerned when I first saw the price tag. Honestly, I wasn't sure if something like this would actually make a noticeable impact on my daily life. But the organization options are a real game changer. Okay, not allowed to say game changer. So let's just say they're super handy. There are multiple adjustable shelves that come out easily, plus really deep, spacious drawers at the bottom and lots of door bins. The crisp seal drawers are one of those features you don't think about until you actually use them. They actually help keep veggies and fruits crisp for way longer. For anyone not familiar, a crisper drawer is just a bin that holds humidity better to keep produce fresh. The fact that this fridge automatically adjusts the humidity is pretty cool. No more soggy spinach or wilted herbs after 2 days. From my experience, one of the key features is the temperature consistency. Frigidaire calls it EvenTemp, and that just means the cold air gets spread out evenly. I never have to worry about milk or leftovers freezing on the top shelf, or stuff going bad faster in certain parts. It's super reliable, and it also means less food waste, at least for me. I love meal prepping on weekends, and having all that flat, open fridge space means meal boxes, milk jugs, and even giant leftovers from takeout all fit without feeling cramped. The electronic controls are straightforward. No complicated dials, just easy digital buttons, and setting the temperature takes just a second. As someone who isn't a total appliance expert, I'll admit I was a bit nervous about how this would fit in with my old cabinets and whether it would be hard to install. The flexibility with installation is honestly a relief. You can use it as a freestanding refrigerator, or if you ever want to go bigger, you can pair it up with a matching freezer unit and use a trim kit to make them look like a high-end built-in. I had a pro help, mostly to save me the headache, but I think the directions were clear, and if you're handy, it can be manageable. The water dispenser is kind of a standout thing for me. It's actually inside the fridge, so you don't get that big dispenser panel on the outside, which keeps the look super clean. Filling up my big water bottle is so much easier now compared to squeezing it under a tiny spout. There's also an internal ice maker on the freezer version if you opt for the full set. I've got to share a few things I absolutely love about this fridge. First off, the sheer storage. It's perfect for anyone who likes to stock up, has big family events, or just wants to stop making extra trips to the store every week. The door bins are massive, and they'll hold gallons of milk, juice, soda, really whatever you need quick access to. I'm seriously surprised how much they can hold. The flexibility of shelf placement means I can customize it based on what I have for the week. The storage system overall just fits into my life without me having to put much thought into it. Another thing I think is underrated is how quiet it runs. My old fridge made weird humming noises that drove me nuts, but this one is so quiet I usually forget it's even on. I know some people have reported a bit of noise from the freezer if you get the pair, but the fridge itself is whisper silent most of the time. Food freshness is actually noticeable. My greens and cheese don't spoil fast, and there's no weird stale fridge smell that I used to get before. Also, the build quality feels high-end to me. It just feels solid every time I open or close any part of it, and nothing seems fragile or cheap. From my experience, that's something you want from a fridge that's more of an investment. Now, To keep things real, I do have a couple of points I'm less crazy about. Installation isn't quite plug and play if you want a seamless built-in look. I needed a professional to help, which added to the cost. The price by itself is high. Honestly, if you have a tight budget or don't need this much space, it might not be the best match. As much as I love the storage, I'd say the actual space inside may not feel quite as maximized as you'd expect, because the layout is optimized for lots of different food shapes rather than just bulk stacking. The door does swing wide, so if you've got a tight space, just make sure you can accommodate the full width plus a little extra. While the water dispenser is awesome, I do wish there was a way to select cold or room temp water. Right now, it's just whatever the fridge is set to, which is fine for me, but I know some people like options. One other thing, sometimes the stainless steel does pick up fingerprints or water spots, so if that bothers you, just be prepared to wipe it down every so often. In conclusion, from my experience, the FPRU19F8WF is an excellent pick if you want a huge, stylish, and reliable refrigerator that feels built for real homes and normal people, not just for fancy showrooms. I'd recommend this for families, meal preppers, anyone who likes to entertain, or if you're just tired of running out of fridge space every week. The EventTemp system and crisp seal drawers stand out, and the smart design makes organization easy. It's not the cheapest option, and installation might be a bit tricky, but the everyday experience more than makes up for those little drawbacks. If you found this quick review helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel and drop your own questions or experiences in the comments below. I'm always happy to share more or answer anything about the FPRU19F8WF or other appliances you're looking at. Thank you for watching.